Hello and welcome to my academy. We have been discussing the lecture series on the immunology. In the previous lecture, we talked about an overview of the immune system. If you want to watch that video first, the link is in the description. In this video, we are going to talk about the cells of the immune system. Okay, without wasting any time, let's get started. Cells of the immune system. The immune system is a defensive system in a host consisting of widely distributed cells, tissues, and organs that recognize foreign substances and microorganisms and act to neutralize or destroy them. The cell is responsible for both non-specific and specific immunity are the leukocytes or white blood cells. Or leukocytes arise from a type of cell called the hematopoietic stem cell. A hematopoietic stem cell is a multipotent cell. During hematopoiesis, hematopoietic stem cell differentiates along one of two pathways, giving rise to either a common lymphoid progenitor cell or a common myeloid progenitor cell. Common lymphoid progenitor cell gives rise to B cells and T cells and natural killer cells and some dendritic cells. The common myeloid progenitor cells gives rise to red blood cells or erythrocytes, white blood cells, neutrophils, eosinophils, basophils, monocytes, mast cells, dendritic cells, and platelets. Now we will discuss the cells of the immune system in a detail. Let's begin with the lymphocytes first. As already discussed, lymphocytes arise from the stem cells in the bone marrow. Lymphocytes are type of white blood cells present in the blood and lymph of our body. They are responsible for adaptive or acquired immunity. Lymphocytes are concentrated in the lymphoid organs, for example, spleen, lymph nodes, tonsils, etc., and initiate the immune response against the foreign pathogen. On the basis of structure and function, lymphocytes are divided into three main types. Number one, B cells, number second, T cells, and number third, natural killer cells. Let's learn more in detail about each of these lymphocytes. B lymphocytes. B cells get their name from the site of maturation in the birds, where they were first discovered, that's Bursa fabricus. In humans and some other mammals, the main site of B lymphocyte maturation is the bone marrow. After interacting with antigen, the B cells differentiate into antibody secreting plasma cells and memory cells. They are the only cell type capable of producing antibody molecules and therefore the central cellular component of humoral immune response. T lymphocytes. T lymphocytes arise in the bone marrow, unlike B cells which mature within the bone marrow. T cells migrate to the thymus gland to mature. During its maturation within the thymus, the T cells comes to express a unique antigen binding molecule called the T cell receptor. T cells do not make antibodies but perform various effector functions. T cells help in eliminating antigen presenting cells, cancerous cells, virus infected cells, or grafts. T cells are classified into two categories. Number one, T helper cells or Th cells. Th cells carries CD4 positive membrane glycoproteins on their surfaces. Number second, T cytotoxic cells or TC cells that carries CD8 positive membrane glycoproteins on their surfaces. Natural killer cells. Natural killer cells are a class of lymphocytes that are distinct from cytotoxic T cells. Natural killer cells play a role in destroying cells infected with intracellular pathogens. Natural killer cells use perforins and gray enzymes to kill their targets. Natural killer cells are also capable of destroying malignant and virus infected cells without previous exposure or contact with the foreign antigen. This was all about the lymphocytes. If you like the video, then do subscribe and share. Thank you.